So I've got the BMW R75 with sidecar kit out, and I'm going to build it up, see what it looks like. So there we are, the crew. Put those away for the time being and get on with building the kit. Right, I've built the motorcycle and sidecar, and here it is. It's been setting for a couple of hours. I've left the riders off deliberately, so I'm going to paint them separately and then add them in due course. I have to say, it is one of the fiddliest models I've ever made. The bits are tiny, and trying to fit them in position when you're 6'3", 18 stone and I've got big hands is quite problematic. I even struggled to hold the tiny bits with the tweezers, and several times they disappeared off. One part, this machine gun mounting on the sidecar, for instance, that shot off onto the floor, and it took me about 2 minutes to find it. Things like the cylinder heads, if you can see her in the light there. So you've got the two cylinder heads here on either side. They're quite fiddly to attach. But the most difficult part was the exhaust tubes coming out of the cylinder heads. Very difficult to align, hold and attach, but I've done it. There it is. I have to say, it's a tiny piece of plastic for the £10 75 or whatever it was that it cost. So one of the things to note when making it is I nearly missed was the warnings about do not attach the handlebars and air filter on top of the petrol tank if you're going to have riders, because the handlebars come attached to the rider's hands. And also don't attach the machine gun, because the machine gun comes attached to the operator's arms. So if you do miss that, although I suppose there's no excuses, it says it in red, you'll find that you're going to have to take those off. So there's the machine gunner with the machine gun built into one of the arms, and then you add the other arm. I've added different heads. These are the heads that come with it. If you can see that. I've added some Warlord figures, actual Fallschirmjäger heads, because I've got a Fallschirmjäger Force, and I'll probably add this to it, but also because I've got goggles attached to the helmet. I think there are goggles on the face, but it's really tiny. I don't know whether that looks out of place or not, but the figures are supposed to be 28mm, but they are less substantial than the Warlord figures or any of the other sort of artisan or black tree designs. These plastic figures are less substantial. And there's the rider. So the handlebars and arms come as one piece, and they attach to the body, and then the helmet goes on. And then it's just a question of, when you're gluing it, fitting it, making sure you've got the arms at the right angle, so that they just about touch the top of the forks. So I don't know whether I'll glue that down, or keep the figures interchangeable. And then the rear seat pillion goes on the back. Oops. So there's a few spare panniers. There is the option to put one just on the inside. I've left it out on this occasion. So you've got one on the outside of the sidecar and one on the back of the motorcycle. So there are a couple of spares. The machine guns, they'll go into the spares box. With the rifles, I'll paint those up and add those to the crew later. And then if I did want to have it crewless, I can stick the cover on. I'll paint that up, and if it comes to an occasion where I don't need the machine gunner, I can use it with the cover. So anyway, that's it. I'll wait until I've got a couple more things done, so I'll paint them together, give it an undercoat, and then I'm not sure whether I'll paint it grey or sand, we'll see. So that's the Rubicon German motorcycle R75 with sidecar. I mean, it is a nice model. It's very, very fiddly though. So a decent set of pliers that come together nice, rather than the ones I've got, which are a little bit bent at the end, would probably help. And we'll see what it looks like with a coat of paint. Right, thanks for watching.